thing of fruit. Yeah.
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hootle, and he's a baby owl. And he's the only friend I have.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dahna?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Get out of there!
Now that you have the Blazing Sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end, once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
What's got you so worked up, Hootle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here!
Flying Zeugles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shionne!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. See what I can do.
Rising Wyvern!
Searing Flame!
One final push! Flyers, give them all we got!
These little ones.
Less talking, more pummeling. What was it those Zeugles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zeugles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hootle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hootle?
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Funny.
Let me know if you're struggling. What are you staring for?
Down.
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
Down, Sonny.
What, this getup?
Down.
I pulled this number together from scrap, parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danons I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
Why am I here?
Would it kill you to be a little more...
I don't see how...
Look, for the time being at least, we're working together.
In case you've forgotten, the two of us may be working together. But otherwise, why in the world would I be working with a Danan slave like...
I am not a slave! I'm not a slave anymore. Not since I chose to fight. I'm sorry for yelling. But please, don't call me that ever again. Finally, it's time to face Balseph.
Speaking of Balseph, how much...
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calagliae.
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balseph Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit. And it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a...
Got it. Watch.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition.
Sounds like our teamwork is really...
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get up. So, this whole you not feel...
Why would I lie about it?
No, it's just... You know...
As a slave, I'd say it has its...
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on...
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere. You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? I wonder what it actually...
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own...
I didn't say...
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though.
Yeah.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zeugle.
Yeah? Wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zeugles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zeugles were originally derived from the animals on Dana.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry.
I will. Well, off we go.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I take it we're heading through here, then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
Hello. What's up? Yeah, the orange. They're fine, I guess.
What is this place, anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess.
I
It's
thought you
definitely
said-
seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Yeah.
Actually, these are Danan ruins.
No.
See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danan designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danans will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Normally I don't pick up weak.
Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern! See ya! You're finished! Mirage!
I'm out of ammo!
Stay away from his target! Don't go charging off like that!
Take this! It's over! Ignite! You're mine! You're finished! You're mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Is it in the
my
sky?
lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Take this! Slut! It's over!
Do it!
That was almost too easy. I'll take you all on!
Severing Wing! You're mine!
How's this? See ya!
Thrust!
Take aim and blast it out of the sky!
Infernal Torrent!
got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours.
Cannon!
You're
Do
mine.
it! Chill! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
You're on! Rising Wyvern!
I'll run you.
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Guess we have to be prepared for anything.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danans spying on each all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Of course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
Lay down.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Normally I don't pick on this play. Try this! Infernal Torrent! Slut! Here I come! Severing Wind! You're mine! This one's gonna be tough. You're finished! Swallow Blade! Infernal Torrent! I'm on it! Don't go charging off like that! No escape! Win!
Do it!
It's over!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Something you wanted to say?
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Win!
I'm on it. Mirage! See, you're mine! Talon! Touch cannon! Pathetic! One final push! Right! Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
That was almost too easy.
Don't tell me!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Try this! Your wings won't save you from me!
I'll run you through!
Can't end here!
Alpha! Touch cannon!
I'll bring you back from death's
I'll
abyss!
run you through! Panic coming! Talon storm!
Not done yet! Win!
Dragon shot!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
I'll run you through!
Infernal torrent! Rising wyvern! Here I come! It's over!
This A hard-won victory.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Severing wind! Here I come!
This one's mine!
See ya! Rising Wind! Take this! Mirage! I'm on it! See ya! Severing wind! Here I come!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade!
Here I go!
Inferno turret!
I'm only getting started!
Severing wind! You're mine! Mirage! You're mine! Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We're... in good form. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Wind!
By the power of one!
Rising Wind! Swallow blade!
Right, go! You're mine!
Destruction! Run you through! Had it coming! Wind! Talon Storm! Here I come! Cannon!
Go! I'm only getting started!
Slash! Destruction! Run you through! Try this! Inferno turret!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Destruction! Oh, take a look at that.
Guess I misread the landing. That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Severing wing!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something
Here's a
about
healing
that.
art. First aid. I'll pick you up. I'll cover you. Recover.
Now I can let loose.
Hear me. Swallow blade. Here's a healing art. First aid.
This is it. Coming. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
You're bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
I'll run you through. Had it coming. Talent door.
What was I thinking?
I'll run you through. Win! Talent door. Mirage! Swallow blade. Try this. Infernal torrent. Swallow blade. Not going to plan. Swallow blade.
Any more than to help me out.
I'll run you through. See ya. Talent door. Touch cannon.
Searing flame! Reload!
I'll run you through.
Here's a healing art.
Had it coming.
First aid!
Talent door. Touch cannon. There. How's this? See ya. Talent. Shield. Swallow blade. I'm on it. Talent door. You're finished. Take this. It's over. How's this? Swallow blade. Talent door. Infernal torrent. Cannon. I'll run you through. Had it coming. Talent door. I'll run you through. See ya. Win. Talent door. Here I come. It's over. Cannon. Mirage. Shield.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I hope this medicine works.
I'll run you through. You're mine. Had it coming. Talent door. Touch Swallow blade.
Is this it?
Alpha. Slut. Talent door. Touch cannon.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm on it.
Let the marksman handle this.
Talent door. Oh, just bite down.
By the power of...
You're mine. I'll run you through. Had it coming. It's gonna attack.
Right, watch out! Flame of fury! Burning! Pathetic!
Fall back. Swallow blade. Try this. Touch cannon. Infernal torrent. Win. I'll run you through. You're mine. See ya. It's over. Talent door. Touch cannon. That did it. I'm on it. Had it coming. Talent door. Touch cannon. Slide. I'm on it. Try this. Had it coming. Infernal torrent. Talent door. Touch cannon.
Can't move!
I'm not done yet.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
We don't have much choice.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Where are you going?
Stay away from his contact.
Swallow blade! Infernal torrent!
You're surrounded. Just stay calm. Damn it.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Focus on the fight.
I'm only getting
You're
started!
mine!
I'll run you through.
Destruction!
Coming.
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
I'll run you
There!
through.
Got
This one's all mine!
Storm.
Try this!
Cannon.
Infernal torrent!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
Why'd you do me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Severing wing!
I'll run you through. See ya.
Mirage! Here I come! You're finished! Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal torrent! I owe you one. I'm not done!
It's not going to plan.
Infernal torrent!
I'm only getting
Wind!
started!
Here I come!
Power of water!
See ya.
Where are you going?
Here I come! It's over!
I'm on.
Take this! It's over!
Hear me!
Mirage!
Fury!
Swallow blade!
Here, let me help.
Is this it?
I can't heal you forever!
The targeting shield. The flame of freedom must not die.
You feel the medicine working? Searing flame! Reload!
Cannon.
Sighted! You're mocked! Searing flame!
Run you
Reload! And now back into the fray!
I'm on it.
Here's a healing art!
Talon.
First aid!
Cannon.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
How's this? That is coming. Talon.
Severing wing!
Flame of
Take
fury!
it!
Burning
Mirage! Infernal torrent!
ready to go!
See ya.
You're mine!
Cannon.
Searing flame! If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one's mine!
I'm on it. That is coming.
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Watch and
How's
sweep!
this?
Win!
See ya.
Here I come! It's over!
Fury! Burning
Cannon.
It's over! It's on!
I'm on it.
You're
See ya.
mine!
Oh, just pipe down.
Reload!
Take this!
Cannon.
You're mine!
That move!
Do it! Here comes the big one!
By the power!
Shield.
It's over? I'm not done yet! one's tough!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Take this!
Burning strike!
Here I go! This one's gonna be tough!
Don't go charging off like that!
Try this!
Talon
Infernal Torrent!
Tusk Cannon!
Stop!
Flame of fury!
You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like... What's wrong?
Nothing.
Take this!
Focus on the fight.
I'll pick you up.
I'm on it.
I owe you one!
Here, let me help.
This time! I owe you one! Infernal Torrent!
I'm on it.
Severing Wind!
Searing flame!
Take
Reload!
this!
Searing flame! Reload!
I'm not done!
I'm out of ammo.
Severing Wind!
Flame.
You're mine! Not today!
Talon Storm. Tusk Cannon.
I'm not done! Swallow Blade! Try this!
Back into the
Infernal
fight.
Torrent!
I never miss.
Over?
Searing flame! Reload! I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Cannon.
Resuscitation!
I'm on it.
Lunar blast! I'm all
Swallow
signed up.
Blade!
Never
Infernal Torrent!
Run you through.
Severing Wind!
See ya.
Here I come!
I'm on
Slash! Try this!
Coming.
Infernal Torrent!
Tusk Cannon.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Crush!
I'm on it.
Searing flame! Reload!
Tusk
Hear me!
Cannon.
Flame of
Swallow
fury!
Blade!
Burning strike!
Infernal Torrent!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Severing Wind! Take this!
I'll run you through.
Magna
Coming.
By the power of water!
Tusk
The
Cannon.
sky
I'm
is
not
mine!
done.
Here, let me help.
How's this?
Wind!
First aid!
Thanks!
See
You're
ya.
mine!
Storm.
I'll cover you!
Tusk
Here I
Cannon.
come!
Recover!
It's over!
I'm on it.
Slash!
Back into the
Infernal
fray! Do it!
Torrent! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Take this! It's over! It's time! Try this!
How's this?
Infernal Torrent!
Had it coming. Talon Storm.
Burn it
Tusk
hell!
Cannon.
Win!
Gemini Aqua!
I'm on
You're
it.
mine! You're finished!
See ya.
Where are you going?
You're on!
Talon
Here I
Storm.
come!
Impressed.
Tusk Cannon.
Flame!
Cleave right through him.
You can leave that to me.
I'm out!
Not so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet. Talon Storm. Tusk
Infernal
Cannon.
Torrent! Win!
I'm on it.
Here I come!
Talon Storm. Tusk
No
Cannon.
escape!
Magna Ray!
Take this!
How's this?
Swallow Blade!
Talon Storm.
Here I come!
Tusk Cannon.
Here's a healing art! First
Slash.
aid!
Infernal Torrent!
Talon
Searing
Storm.
flame!
Tusk
Reload!
Cannon.
Here, let me help.
And more of this and I'll burn out! Here I come! It's over!
You're
You're on!
Searing flame! Reload!
Oh,
I'm
just
out of
pipe
ammo.
down.
Rush and weak.
That is coming.
Gemini Aqua!
Tusk Cannon.
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Power of water!
Infernal Torrent! Can't move!
Fall back.
Here I come! You're
Searing
finished!
flame! Let them run!
You're mine! You're finished!
Talon Storm.
You're on!
Tusk Cannon.
By the power of water!
Swallow Blade!
How's this?
Try this!
That is coming.
Infernal Torrent!
Talon
You're
Storm.
mine!
Fury!
Tusk
It's
Cannon.
over!
Where are you going? Searing
Run you
flame!
through.
Reload!
See ya.
Swallow
Talon
Blade!
Storm. Tusk Cannon.
Infernal
Do
Torrent!
it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
What's wrong? Nothing. Focus on the fight. You're on! You're on!
Do it!
Cannon! Huh?
No, can't end here.
When you fall back!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Again?
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Take aim and fly without a shot!
This one's mine!
Talent Storm!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Ignite! Swallow Blade!
You're mine!
You must have sensed it.
It's over!
I'm only getting... Starting! Back to the fray!
I'm gonna need more
Do
than
it!
that. I'll run you through! I'm sure I can put this to use. Normally I don't pick up. Rising Wyvern!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Grind and rest!
Rising Phoenix!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Try this! Rising Phoenix! You're mine! You're finished! Slash! See ya! Infernal Torrent!
I'm all stuffed up!
Severing Wind! You're mine! Run you through! You're ours!
Searing
Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're ours! That was almost too easy.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balseth and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans, yet we rarely take up arms. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us out.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all, in spite of their technical advantage, has to mean one thing. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know. But it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Xion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
So this...
Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Fionn!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all.
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... is everything going to be okay with these people?
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zeugles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way! I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
we need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cyslodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay. Thanks.
An item that increases your
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zeugles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed. It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so...
Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if...
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with a cold, too.
Huh? Choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different.
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Achoo!
Guess we both need to be careful.
I just got
What's this thing?
What you doing, Fly Slayer? Slaying flies.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go.
Don't go charging off like that! It's over!
Reload!
Talon Storm!
This one's mine.
Don't let them form a pack!
This one's all mine!
Flame of fury!
Rising Wyvern!
Luna! Get the fuck out of my bed!
Try Talon Storm!
Infernal Torrent!
I'll run you through!
Rising Wyvern!
Talon Storm!
I've used a bit too much healing.
I've noticed the Zeugles here are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's because this realm is so cold. I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire arts, it should be extra effective against them.
Guess I misread the landing.
Would you like to warm up some?
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Hey.
Hey! Oh?
Whoa!
Right.
What? Just great.
All right.
Nice.
Right.
Right.